Once upon a time, in a beautiful city of Abuja, there lived two happy couples. Their names were Ifani and Sonia. Ifani wasn't just any man. He was a big name in the city. He owned houses, lands, real estate businesses everywhere. Just one phone call from him and deals would close. He didn't talk too much. His wife Sonia was a big deal. One of the top fashion designers in the country. Even celebrities wore her clothes. She was always traveling around. Lagos today, Dubai tomorrow, London next. Everybody knew them as the power couple. They had it all. Cars, houses, staff, money, luxury, name it all. But there was just one thing missing. A child. They tried everything. They visited all kinds of hospitals, ran tests, prayed, fasted, but nothing worked. And that pain, it followed them everywhere. Until one day, Sonia took a pregnancy test and it came out positive. They couldn't believe it. They rushed to the hospital. The doctor confirmed it. And 9 months later, Sonia gave birth to a baby girl. They named her Adaeze. From that moment, Adaeze became their whole world. They handled her like glass. She brought so much happiness into their home. Ifani even cut down on his meetings. Sonia stayed home more often. But with time, things started changing. Sonia's business needed her again. Clients were calling here and there. Big events were coming up. Everything was piling up and she couldn't keep up. One night, she looked at Ifani and said, "Babe, I am tired. I can't run my company and take care of Adaeze at the same time. I need help." Ifani nodded and said, "Let me speak with my mom. She will help us find someone from the village, a decent girl, someone who can stay with us and help take care of Adaeze." And that was how the story began. A few weeks later, they brought a girl from the village. Her name was Nnenna. She was just 23 years old, very quiet, very polite, always looking down when she talked. The first time Sonia saw her, she smiled. She looked gentle, she said. They gave Nnenna her own room at the back of the house. Sonia showed her everything. How to bathe Adaeze, where to keep her clothes, and when to feed her. And honestly, Nnenna did everything well. She would sing for the baby at night. She swept the house every day before anyone woke up. She even helped the cook in the kitchen. Sonia was relieved. She felt free again, so she went back to her business. She started flying again, going to shows, taking orders. One day, she told Ifani, "Babe, thank God for this girl. Oh. She's really helping me. Now I can focus on work without stress." Ifani just nodded, but deep down, he was starting to notice something strange. Nnenna was no longer that shy, quiet girl. Whenever Sonia traveled, Nnenna would now walk around the house boldly, wearing tight, short clothes that were not even her own. She would bend anyhow in front of Ifani. She would knock on his door just to ask meaningless questions. At first, Ifani ignored it. He would just wave her off and go back to whatever he was doing. But Nnenna didn't stop. One night, Nnenna wore a short, tight nightgown, something that showed almost everything. She sprayed perfume all over her body, rubbed coconut oil on her legs until they were shining like glass. That night, Sonia was sleeping in the guest room. She had a cold and didn't want to disturb Ifani. Nnenna saw her chance and took it. She tiptoed to the master's bedroom and gently opened the door. Ifani was lying on the bed, scrolling through his phone. Nnenna walked in slowly and said, "Oga, I came to check if you need anything." Ifani looked up, confused. Check if I need what? Nnenna, what are you wearing? She smiled and walked closer to Ifani. Sorry, sir. I just thought maybe you needed something to, help you relax. She reached out to touch him. Ifani jumped up immediately. Get out of my room right now. Nnenna froze. Sir, I'm sorry. I said out. She turned and ran out, shaking like a leaf. Ifani stood there, angry and confused. What kind of maid enters a married man's room like that? The next morning, Ifani did not tell Sonia what happened. He didn't want to cause any trouble. He just started avoiding Nnenna completely. A few days later, Ifani and Sonia were sitting in the living room, laughing and watching television. Suddenly, Nnenna came in and knelt down politely. Sir, ma, please, I want to ask for permission. My mother is sick in the village. I want to go and see her. Sonia looked worried. What happened to her? She has been coughing blood though. I just want to go and take her to the hospital. Please, ma, I don't want my mother to die. Sonia's heart melted. You are free to go, my dear, she said. In fact, I will give you something. She went inside, brought out her handbag and counted some money. Oya, take. This is 400,000 naira. Use 300 for your mother's treatment. And the extra 100,000, use it and buy food and medicine for her, okay? Make sure you take good care of her. Nnenna's eyes widened in shock. God will bless you, ma. You will never lack. You will never cry over your own children. God will bless you. God will bless you, ma. It's okay, Sonia said with a kind smile. As Nnenna walked away, her face changed. She whispered to herself, you think I came to this Abuja to remain a maid forever? You go see. When she got to the village, her mother was fine, strong and healthy. They sat under a mango tree and Nnenna started talking. Mama, that's my oga is stubborn. No. Do you know that I did everything you told me? I even wore the shotgun you gave me. I bent anyhow. I spread perfume. I even put the gun up. Still, he didn't even look at me. Instead, he shouted at me. Me, Mama, I don't know what to do again. Oh. That is why I came back to this village so that we can plan our next move. Her mother looked at her and smiled. My daughter, you need charm. Don't worry. She went inside, brought out a small black bottle and a tiny white container. My daughter, make sure you put this inside his tea. Once you do, his heart will belong to you. He will not even remember his wife's name again. Nnenna smiled and collected it. Thank you, Mama. I will not disappoint you. When Nnenna returned to Abuja, everything looked normal. She greeted Sonia kindly, helped her do things in the house. She acted like the innocent housemaid. 2 mornings later, Nnenna entered the kitchen early in the morning. Sonia was still asleep. Ifani had gone jogging around the estate. Nnenna boiled water, made tea, and poured a few drops of the black liquid into Ifani's cup. She smiled to herself. This is just the beginning. When Ifani came back from his jog, Nnenna served him breakfast as usual. He took a sip, paused, and then continued drinking. Nothing dramatic happened at first, but from that day, small changes started. Ifani began greeting Nnenna warmly. He used to only speak to her when necessary. Now, he was joking with her, smiling and laughing with her. One day, Sonia walked into the kitchen, and what she saw shocked her. Nnenna was wearing her dress. Nnenna, what are you doing with my dress? Sonia asked, confused and angry. Sorry, ma. I just wanted to try it. It's so fine. Don't try it again. That's very disrespectful. I am sorry, ma. I won't do it again. Nnenna apologized. But as Sonia turned to leave, Nnenna rolled her eyes and hissed, Small madam, your time is going. Another day, Sonia came back from work and noticed that Ifani had eaten, but not the food she prepared. It was Nnenna's food. And Ifani, he was licking his fingers like he just finished a meal from heaven. You didn't eat my soup, Sonia asked, trying to smile. I wasn't in the mood, Ifani said without even looking at her. But since when did you stop liking egusi? Must I eat it because you cooked it? I beg, Joe. Sonia stood there in shock. That soon, that attitude. That wasn't her husband. She quietly went to the room and cried. Days turned to weeks, and Sonia could feel it. Her husband was slipping away. Ifani stopped spending time with her. Instead, he would sit in the living room, laughing and watching movies with Nena. Sometimes until late at night. He started shouting at Sonia over small things. Even her food started tasting wrong to him. Sometimes he wouldn't even eat at all. And at night, when Sonia tried to touch him, he would shift away. I'm not in the mood, John. Sonia was heartbroken. She started asking herself, what is going on? Who is this man? Where is my Ifani? It was a Saturday night. Sonia had traveled to Lagos for a 2-day women conference. She told Ifani that she would be back Sunday evening. But by Sunday morning, her heart was disturbed. She felt something was wrong. So she decided to come home early to surprise Ifani. She entered the house quietly around 6 p.m. The living room was dark. Nobody answered her when she called. Nena! Babe! She dropped her bag, removed her heels, and started walking up the stairs. As she reached the corridor, she heard something. Her heart began to beat. She tiptoed closer to the bedroom door. It was slightly open. She pushed it gently, and what she saw froze her to the bone. Her Ifani, her husband, naked on their bed, with her house help on top of him. Sonia screamed, Jesus! Ifani! They both jumped up in shock. Nena quickly grabbed the bedsheet to cover herself. Ifani just stood there, speechless. Sonia fell to the floor, shaking.
So this is it. This is what you have been doing on our matrimonial bed with the girl I brought from the village. Ifani.
And Nena, she didn't kneel. She didn't cry. She didn't even apologize. She stood there, bold, unbothered. Ifani tried to say something. Sonia, is not what you think. Shut up! She screamed. Tears poured down her face. I gave her shelter. I treated her like family. And this is how she pays me back? Ifani said nothing. He picked his trousers and walked out of the room. Nena followed him, still naked under the bedsheet. No remorse. Sonia laid on the floor, screaming, crying, heartbroken. Her pain echoed through the whole house. The next morning, Sonia didn't shout. She didn't fight. She didn't even argue either. She just packed her bags, took her baby, and left the house she and Ifani built with love. As she got into her car, she looked up at the balcony. She saw Nena smiling. To her, she had won. She was now the madam of the house. Days passed, weeks passed. Nena moved into the master's bedroom. No more housemaid uniforms. Now, she wore Sonia's designer gowns and shoes. She fixed long nails, bought expensive wigs. She changed completely. She started going out with Ifani, from one restaurant to parties and to weddings. People in the estate couldn't believe it. Is that not the Maid? This man chased out his wife for a village girl. I can't believe this. My dear, charm must be involved. But Ifani didn't care. He was under a spell. Nena controlled him like a remote. Every month, Ifani sent money to Nena's mother in the village. One day, he told his best friend, Uche, I am planning to marry Nena. Oh, I love this girl so much. Ifani, are you actually listening to yourself right now? You threw out your own wife, the woman you built everything with, for your housemaid? What happened to you? But Ifeanyi just said, if you don't support me, you can use the door. Meanwhile, Sonia had moved into a quiet mansion she bought long ago. Beautiful house, peaceful area. But inside her, she wasn't okay. She was raising Adaeze alone. The child was just 8 months old. Sonia tried to focus on her fashion business. She even put Adaeze in daycare so she could work. But at night, when everywhere was quiet, she would hold her baby and cry. Not because she lacked anything, but because of the pain, the betrayal, the shame. She gave that man her everything, and now she was alone. When Ifeanyi's mother heard what happened, she was furious. She couldn't believe it. A girl my daughter-in-law brought from the village has not taken over her home. She refused to keep quiet. One evening, she stormed into Ifeanyi's house. "Ifeanyi!" she shouted. "I am ashamed of you. A girl that used to sweep your compound now sleeps in your bed. This is not the son I raised. Mama, please." Ifeanyi tried to explain, but she cut him off. "Don't talk. You've allowed charm to blind you. That girl is not your wife and she will never be. She is not my daughter-in-law. Mark my words." The next day, she didn't stop there. She packed her bags and traveled straight to Nnenna's village. She walked into her compound and met Nnenna's mother sitting outside. Without wasting time, she raised her voice. "When your daughter, tell her to leave my son alone. If people are looking for a home to destroy, not this one. I am not sleeping on this matter." The two women started shouting. Insults were flying here and there. Neighbors came out to separate them. It was a full-blown drama. Even after all that, Ifeanyi still went ahead and married Nnenna. It was a small wedding. No friends, no family, no joy. But Nnenna, she was smiling. She had finally won. After they got married, Nnenna changed even more. She began insulting staff. She slapped the driver for being late. Ifeanyi said nothing. Nnenna's mother came to visit them. She looked around the mansion and smiled from ear to ear. "Well done, my daughter. You have done it. But now listen, make sure you get pregnant quickly. Give him a baby boy. If not, all this will be a waste." From that day, Nnenna began trying to get pregnant. She drank herbs, swallowed pills, visited private hospitals, but every month, nothing. Her womb was dry like harmattan. Sonia was still healing, but one person never stopped checking on her. Ifeanyi's mother. She would visit them with foodstuff. She would carry Adaeze and play with her. She would sit with Sonia and pray with her. One day, she said, "My daughter, don't cry again. I know my son. This is not him. I believe that something is behind all this. But one day, God will open his eyes. Inugo, don't cry again." One Sunday morning, Sonia and her mother-in-law went to church together. They didn't plan anything special. They just came to worship God quietly. But in the middle of praise and worship, the pastor suddenly stopped. He looked around the church and then pointed in their direction. "There is a woman here," he said. "You were betrayed by your husband. But the Lord says, don't cry again. Began to pray and fast for him. He is not in his right mind. He is under a demonic charm." The whole church went silent. Sonia broke down in tears. Her mother-in-law held her tightly and said, "Didn't I tell you? Don't worry, my daughter. God has started the battle." The same day, they began their fasting and prayer. Every night, they cried to God. Every morning, they prayed with fire. They were fighting for Ifeanyi, even though he didn't know it. One midnight, something strange happened. Ifeanyi woke up suddenly from sleep, sweating. He sat up, breathing heavily. He looked around the room, like someone just waking up from a long, dark dream. Then he shouted, "Sonia! Sonia, where's my wife? Nena, who was lying beside him, jumped up immediately. What are you talking about? I am your wife. But Ifeanyi looked at her like he was just seeing her for the first time. Why are you on my bed? Where's my wife? Sonia, my love. Nena tried to touch him. Calm down, it's me. Don't touch me, he shouted. You, what are you doing here? Where is my wife? Suddenly, Nena's eyes changed. She started laughing like someone possessed. So the charm has finally cleared. You want to know who I am? She stood up and began to confess. Yes, I was the housemaid, the same girl your wife brought from the village. My mother and I planned it. We used charm. Yes, we used charm. Everything was a lie. Yes, it was a lie. I never loved you. I never loved you. I only wanted your money, your house, your life. And I got it. So the charm has cleared. It has cleared. Then she screamed and ran out of the house barefooted. That was how Nena ran mad in the street of Abuja, tearing her clothes, rolling on the floor and shouting nonsense. By morning, Ifeanyi ran straight to his mother's house. He knelt down in front of her, weeping like a child. Mama, please forgive me. I didn't know what I was doing. Please take me to Sonia. Help me beg her, please. I know, my son. I know you weren't yourself. Let us go to your wife. Oh, Ebezila. They went straight to Sonia's house. When Sonia opened the door, she was surprised to see them. Ifeanyi did not even wait at all. He dropped to his knees right there at the entrance. Tears poured down his face like rain. Sonia, my love, I am sorry. I am sorry for everything. Please forgive me. Please take me back. I was charmed. I didn't know what I was doing. Sonia stood there holding baby Adaeze. Her hands were shaking. Her heart was pounding. She looked at the man she had once loved with all her soul. Tears filled her eyes. She knelt beside him and hugged him. Ifeanyi, you broke me. You broke my soul, but I forgive you. I know it wasn't you. I know something else was behind it. They both sat there on the floor, crying like children. And baby Adaeze, she reached her little hands and touched both of them, like she knew her family was being restored. That was how peace came back to their family. But not for everyone. When the news reached Nena's village that she had gone mad, the shame was too much for her mother to bear. That night, she locked herself inside a room and drank poison. She died in silence. A quiet, lonely end to a very wicked chapter. Dear women, if love doesn't come with peace, don't force it. Don't fight dirty battle just to win a man. It will only end in pain and regret. What God gives, no one can take. But what you steal will scatter in your hands. To every wife out there, be careful who you welcome into your home. Not every maid is just there to clean. Some are sent from the pit of jealousy, carrying charm in their smile. Before you open your doors, open your eyes. Protect your marriage with wisdom and prayer, because not every house girl is innocent. Hi guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this lovely story. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on the post notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. And please like this video and share to your family and friends so that they can watch and learn. I'll see you guys next Saturday. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.